There's something like you feel like you're living in a parallel universe or something like that. Like, I don't know if maybe this is something specific where you're actually thinking about that. But it's like, I also see something about you getting lots of deja vus. But just feeling like, this must be coming from somewhere. Maybe there's a sign for me. And there are lots of signs around you as well. There's a conversation that has begun that is very intriguing to you. I see like your ears perking up and you're wanting to get closer. There's some fascination that I get. Maybe this is specific, but it's like maybe there's this whole new topic that you are becoming more and more fascinated with and want to join and so forth. It's lots of things. Like, and if this could be specific. Some of you joining some sort of book club, perhaps, or some sort of group that discuss lots of different fascinating topics. There is an end to some sort of burden, Capricorn. It feels like an end of an era here for you. You know, when it comes to something that had you emotionally involved to a certain extent, I do see sometimes it took its toll on you. It's some kind of burden that wasn't so easy just to let go of. And so I do see that is coming to an end of an era, an end of what was becoming the norm. You're leaving that behind, leaving that alone, going forward. There is something that feels like things have been suspended up in the air. You've had all these balls, suspended in the air, not knowing which one's going to come down first or, which way. All these things have just sort of been up there and not directly being dealt with. But soon you're going to have them all in your hands. And I do see you feeling very protective of certain offers and opportunities that you do get. And situations that are being sorted out. I do see you clearing through all of them, dealing through all of them, but remaining very, very calm, but very vigilant as well. You're just wanting to make sure that your next steps is something that is the best steps that you take so far. The best direction that you're headed to. No doubts, absolutely no regrets, smiling through and through. Certain battles that you've come against, there are some things that it does say that don't necessarily reveal everything to just anybody. Some people are not as kind, let's say, but you're all the more wiser, from this, because there is something that feels like a golden opportunity around you, and that's something that you are definitely feeling very protective of until you become that golden opportunity. You live it as well. There's a spark in your eyes as well that's coming through. There is something that feels very magnetic with your energy. Now is a really good, strong time to manifest for yourself, Capricorn. Very much so for you in particular. You're hitting your goals here. You definitely are. So you're hitting your targets. You've got your goals set up and you've got them. You're scoring one after the other, and you can. Like your energy is so huge. That's why it's very, very important now. Be careful of what you think and what you're bringing into your life, because things are starting to materialize. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Strength card. Something feels like it's very destined. Seven of Swords. It's all destined, but it feels very much like that. There's something definitely in a lot of your minds, in Capricorn minds, something about destiny, and we're talking about parallel universes, that I get a lot of that going on. Ooh, look at this. Strength, 7 of Swords, and 5 of Swords. There we go. There we go. End of an era, whatever burden that there was. You've always had the strength, always to continue, never giving up. And I do see that because of that, lots of, others can't compete with you in that sense. No, should they? But it's like, almost like, they wish they had what you had in many ways, Some people are coming out of the woodwork as well, as what I see. So be careful. They opportunists is what I'm seeing. Wow. Yes, but just be aware of your surroundings, like we were saying. Don't reveal everything to just anybody. And be ahead of the game. It's like somebody trying to be sneaky around you, but you already caught up to them. And there is some things that I do see that you, for yourself, emotionally, whatever it was that you've went through, you're all the more wiser now. Something feels a lot better and healthier for you in terms of your surroundings. And not wanting to concentrate, Knight of Wands, or wanting to concentrate. Knight of Wands, 9 of Wands, the burden. Well, concentrate on the negativity. You're past that now. Definitely past that. Here with the Knight of Wands. I love this. There's a chance that I see. Something that feels like a chance. None of this is a coincidence. By the way, it's all happening for a reason. All happening for a reason. There's a high purpose in everything here that is happening. And you'll see why. And sometimes you have to go through certain things because the universe wants to redirect you to go on the right path. And when that happens, things do come out. Things do come out of the woodwork in many ways. Things are revealed, but with your strength, with your, you being street smart, knowing how to be ahead, there's an opportunity that is opening up for you, as we said, an end of an era in many ways here with the 9 of Wands. I definitely see this is strongly fated. The time is coming here for you to really, truly open up. And remember how much you've persevered through all of this. You are, it's like I'm seeing, I can hear you say there's no such thing as a coincidence. You're not limiting yourself anymore either. For you, things are limitless. And no boundaries to how far you can go with what you want to achieve either. That's the kind of state of mind that we're seeing. And also having that belief in yourself. Whatever things that you've gone through, there's been strong healing. Something that is continuous as well. A very strong presence around you. Could be spiritually. Very, very strong presence helping guide you. Oh, the Temperance. Talk about presence. Here with the Temperance and the healing as well. What a great confirmation for you. You are interested only in having that kind of peace and pleasant things around you. I get a very specific message about an eyesore. Maybe there's something around you that feels like an eyesore and you're just like, this is not for me. I don't want to be in this place. You are definitely very courageous and you're finding your stability, your balance. You're definitely going through a very deep, major transformation that we're seeing here. And it's only the beginning, and nothing can stop you from achieving your goal here. Luck is starting to turn around. And let's see what the Oracle deck has for you. Ceremony. Ooh. ceremony. I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, a spell I'll cast for thy spirits in me. I call upon those heralds of winter, dimming light for better sight. Hear thy praise spilling from thy lips, as well I'll cast for thy spirits in me. And we were talking about how it's such an amazing, strong time for you to manifest. Beautiful, absolutely perfect confirmation for you. And for you to see things a lot clearer as well. Watching out for your surroundings, dimming light for better sight. Things being revealed, spilling from thy lips, things being revealed. You are very cautious or becoming very cautious with what it is that you are projecting.